Nothing much has changed, mate. You've got a few new winches.
It's very cool. I mean, in some ways, nothing's changed. The actual, the layout, all the hydraulic functions and all the labelling, and actually it all looks exactly the same. The gauges, it's all as it was, what's that, 37 years ago, so it's pretty cool. I mean, I can't imagine these boats that we're sailing today are going to be still whipping around in 37 years. Certainly brings back some great memories of what we sailed, the type of conditions that we sailed in, and how we sailed the boat. And obviously the fiberglass thing was a new part of the America's Cup. So you had the helmsman, tactician and navigator in this back area here. You had a trimmer each side, so they stayed on each side. With these boats, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of things for each person to do. Even the grinders had a lot of ropes to sort of move and tidy up and help with. So for 11 people, there's still, there's a lot of sailing to do.
This is the first time I've been back on board since we finished in Fremantle in 1987, so long time. Boat looks amazing, and remember everything straight away, basically. That was my first America's Cup, and I'm now doing my 10th. So, there's a lot of water's gone under the bridge, but we'll never forget this boat. And the year and a half or the 2 years we had in Fremantle building up to that regatta when we were in our early 20s was incredible.
And it was the start of the whole
New Zealand America's Cup dynasty, really. We used to sail a lot, we'd sail 6 days a week training in all sorts of conditions through the winter in Fremantle. Still to this day is one of the great America's Cup venues and regattas. It's been fascinating to watch how much the Cup's evolved over a short period of time. The Cup's evolved more in the last 10 years than it has in the 100 years previous, just with the technology and it's quite incredible, really.
Well, I think they asked us the other day what's changed the most since '87, and I'll tell you what's changed the most is we were single in '87 and now we're grandparents.
This was my spot here, starboard jib. So sailing in Fremantle, this was a really wet place to be.
So you had sort of waves coming over the top of you?
Yeah, basically the rolling down the deck usually. Jib clews here, so a lot of water coming down. Fantastic though, it's exactly the same.
Jens, you're the skipper. What connection do you have with this boat in its day and since?
Yeah, so when I was a kid sailing the Optimist, we were watching the America's Cup in Fremantle, me and my friends, and that was definitely what ignited the dream about the America's Cup. And I think that lived with me throughout my dinghy time and going into the match racing. And then eventually I was sailing with Mascazone Latino in the 2007 Cup. And now coming back to Kiwi Magic is kind of the circle come together. So it's fantastic. It's a fantastic boat.